Thank you for such a lovely introduction, Anjana ji. Let's start. Okay. Then I am Rani Jha. My name is Rani Kumari Thakur Jha. I will talk about Mithila painting, which is like Madhubani, widely known as Madhubani painting also. All because it derives its name from the place it started. It dated back, I think, thousands of years ago, but it was reinvented in after the earthquake in 1934 in Bihar. By that time, the British went to see the situation in Bihar, and they saw that such a nice paintings on the walls, on the walls of the remain wall. And then it was flourished 100 folds after that earthquake. It travels world from the connections and from because it's so good, so unique, so exclusive. So from now on, I will start with the PowerPoint, and I will start sharing my screen with you all, and then we will learn about. It will be easy for me. It will be easy for us all to know about these things. I was contacted by Amikal Center. So all thanks to Amikal Center to giving me this opportunity, because I'm glad that all because of me, or all because of this Amikal Center's all the effort, some more people will know about this exclusive painting style. Let's proceed. This is a map of the Mithila region of India, the red part, and this. You can see it is actually this painting art is of the north region of within this Mithila region, and some of the border area of Nepal is also very nurturing cities of this art. So it is, I can say that it's a folk art from Mithila region of Bihar, India, and south area of Nepal. This Mithila region is so vast, even the some of the border area of Jharkhand is also came into this region, what to say, politically. But mainly the north region, Madhubani, Darbhanga, Samastipur, Sitamadhi are the main part of they have the main role of nurturing this art form. And the Janakpur in Nepal, in current Nepal, it was the capital city of Raja Janak, who are it's related to Ramayana, Raja Janak dynasty. So it is said that from the Ramayana period, this Mithila art was so flourished by that time that Raja Janak asked their citizens to paint the wall, make it colorful for the marriage of Sita and Ram. It is said. I guess it's a folklore, but it is said. It is. I kept on listening this from my childhood. And within this area, there is a village called Jitwarpur. It grabs really much acclaim because of this Mithila painting. And surprisingly, there are 3 Padma Shri National Award winner from the same village. And it is said, I have never been to this village, but it is said, it is everywhere in internet, and people said, whoever visited this place, they said that the whole village itself is a canvas. The artist painted the street, even the street lights, the trees, all the walls in this beautiful paintings to make it really good canvas. And even if this is a folk art, it is not confined only in Mithila region because of several other reasons. Like, for example, recently, the Prime Minister of India, when he visited to Germany, he gifted Madhubani painting to Chancellor of Hanover. Or, I mean, this is a good souvenir. Whoever wants to give the exclusive piece of art to the world. And as I have mentioned here, in the middle, it's a postal ticket. To getting a place on the postal ticket itself, it's a big thing in India. And there is a Sita Devi who was featured on the postal ticket, and he was a national award winner, and she got this prize in 1973, I guess. And the other is Padma Shri Godavari Datta, the right side, and the left side is Bawa Devi. She is the youngest Padma Shri award, national award winner, and she has got, within this Mithila painting, she has got her own style. She always, in her every painting, she has painted snakes, different type of snakes. And in the down left, I put these paintings, which are artist is painting on the railway station wall. Recently, I guess in last 3-4 years, government started some policy for these artists. They started giving them opportunity to paint the public places in Darbhanga and other big cities where so many people come and use the railways. As far as I know, Indian Railways is such a vast, I guess the busiest web of railways is Indian. So the government thought it's a good idea to paint the railway stations and the other public areas by painting the Mithila painting on it, so that more and more people will know about it. And there is a train named Sampark Kranti Express, which runs between Darbhanga and Delhi. And again, because of that program, that opportunity given to the artist because of by the government, they painted the whole Sampark Kranti Express with the beautiful paintings. And these paintings are the story, one of kind story of Sita and Ram marriage, and the other auspicious things. And so this train became a really beautiful, a canvas on the platform, a canvas on the road, on the go, a canvas on the go. So it was like I said about what the acclaim got the Mithila painting. And why these acclaims? Because I guess it is magical. This Mithila painting for me is meditational, but for the others also, it's so simple, but still they love it. It's so captivating. So I have I have put in the pointers what are the magical measures of Mithila painting. What makes it so renowned? Number one, and the most important one will be simple yet captivating. And one thing I want to make sure, I want to mention that all the paintings in this PowerPoint is made by me. If it is not stated, like if it is stated, artist Sagar Raj, he is my nephew, and he is a very good artist. He's not trained in this, but he's very good artist. So this is the elephant god Ganesha, which I made just some months ago. And because of this COVID, I got more and more chances to paint. So let's start with the magical measures of Mithila painting. Number one is simple yet captivating. Number two, traditional yet trendy. I will come in these points later in the next slides. Number three is ancient yet modern. The contradictory things, but still it goes well with the Mithila painting. Mundane yet extraordinary. The Mithila painting makes day-to-day life really extraordinary. Again, I want to say that these things is my view, entirely my view. Maybe you have questions, maybe you have so many different views on it. You can ask anytime. And then I guess it is an old-fashioned art. Old-fashioned art, I mean by this is it's a old, really old, ancient. It dates back hundreds, 200, 500 years ago. But that again, it is always in fashion. If you are wearing this Mithila painting stuff, you will be one of your kind in the whole bunch of people. So it is always in fashion, even if it's old-fashioned art. So I will go with the first point, which is simple yet captivating. Mithila painting is normally a composition of simple entities. These units, often inspired by folklores, belief, ancient stories, or simply the auspicious things. Then again, these auspicious things are different in different regions. And in Mithila, the fish, the conch shell, the lotus, they are considered really holy, really holy. I guess the reason behind it, because this reason is this political reason is having so much of water bodies, and in water bodies, of course, the means of earnings is the fish, and the Darbhanga Raj, the symbol of Darbhanga Raj was the fish. So maybe because of that, fish are the prominent entities in Mithila art. Here, and then actually it depends on artists, how they design these different units to decorate, and then they decorate it with the borders to make it eye-catchy. And but again, it is totally depend on the artist's perspective, how they are making it, how they are making it more and more beautiful or more delicate, exclusive. But there are some famous composition, for example, Kobar, Kamalda, and Raslila. These three are really most common, yet most loved composition of Mithila painting. Here in the right side, it is Kamalda. Kamalda means water body. The entities which is found in water bodies are composed or in the same composition with beautiful border. It is much simplified Kamalda in this slide. Simply some two conch shells, which is considered holy auspicious in, I guess, in the whole India. It is used in the worshipping. So, and the sound of this conch shell is really considered something divine. So in this, I put some two conch shells, two fishes, and two pair of lotus. And the border consisted of a lily pad. The leaf of different type of lilies is again something which is considered very what to say, fertile, because it is considered that they grow very fast. So it is like they always, the Mithila region people, they always, like any other community of the world, they wanted to grow healthier, happier, and they wanted to grow as a bigger and bigger community. So they always put these entities which are holy, which have fertile significance, which has precious, prosperous things. So I have put these things in the and decorated it with the simple border, and the Kamalda is ready. This blue waves is simply to show that these things are found in the water bodies. And again, as I said, there are three different much loved composition in the Mithila painting. This is called Kobar. The left side, you can see the red one is the monocolor Kobar. It is used in the wedding rituals. Here again, I want to mention that this Mithila painting in different form is used in even in the day-to-day life, and even with every stage of a human life, every occasion, like different worshipping occasions, and especially in the marriage, it is considered to be holy, to be prosperous, to use this kind of paintings in the newlywed room. So this is the cover. Cover is actually, the literally meaning of cover is the room, the living room of a newlywed. So in this composition, each and everything is a symbol of that the newlywed will have all the blessings of the elders, all the blessings of all the planets. It's Hindu mythology. According to Hindu mythology, all the planets will be in good direction and bless the newlywed. And everything here mentioned in this painting is like, which is long-lived and very fertile. So it's a kind of saying that this bride and groom will be together for the long time, and they will have offspring and a happy family. And as I said, the Mithila painting is it is used in every occasion. So at the right side here, you can see a painting of a mysterious lady, which is painted, and it is a ritual also. It is said that she will safeguard newlywed couple from the evils. I am not that mythological person, so I don't know the details, but I see these rituals happening in the wedding rituals near me. And then I see, and I painted this, the same type of lady so many times. But this particular painting is again of my nephew. And you can see, as you can see, it's a very vibrant. In contrast of the left side painting, it's monochromatic, monocolor, red. Red is considered to be very auspicious in our culture. So the left side is red only, but the right side is very vibrant. It's the color filled in this is mainly the prime colors, the yellow, the eye-catching colors, yellow, green, blue, and red. I will talk about this color filling and not filling and the other style, geometrical style, later too. Then again, this cover in the left side is monochromatic, but then with the time, when the artist, they feel that there is something need to be changed, or they make it more contemporary, they use more simplified and more beautiful. I guess with the time, the Mithila painting is growing more and more beautiful, more and more practical, and easy to understand what they are making. As you can see, the left side is made by me years ago. I guess 15 years ago I made it. And the right side is the art of my nephew, and he made it, I guess, last year. And there is significant difference. It is much simpler, yet so beautiful, and it is easy to understand what is there and why it is there. The things are placed beautifully too. But even if time is changing, the Mithila painting is growing much and much beautiful. The significance of it is not going to be lost. The new marriage ceremony, with the time, they want much grand cover to be hung in their room, in their marriage ceremony. So I guess it's a good sign that this art is going to grow and glow with all its exclusiveness. Let's see. And again, that I said, there are 3 different main composition. The third one is Ras. Ras is, you can see the right side is the Ras photo. Ras is simply the depiction of Lord Krishna with his friends. With his friends means the friends of Radha, dancing and singing and having good time in their teenage years, or in their early teenage years. You can see in the middle is the Krishna is having the flute with the and the girls are dancing everywhere on the tune of that flute. This is, in the Mithila painting, two mythological characters, Krishna and Rama, are the, I guess, and the third one is Mahadev and Ganesh. These are some gods. They have significant significant place. As far as I remember, there is no Mahavir Jain or Mahatma Buddha in these kind of ancient paintings. Of course, with the contemporary art, they are including the Mahatma Buddha and all. But in the traditionally, these Krishna and Ram, and especially the marriage ceremony of Ram and Sita is much widely used. And there is still these three compositions are still very much in demand and very much used. And you can see, because Krishna was considered as a suffered as a person who used to spend his days with the cow. So in this painting, he made some cow, the parrot, and the beautiful greenery of his place, and even the borders. Some of the artist painting is really vibrant. You can see that one of the main essence of Mithila painting is vibrancy, of course, but still with the growing years, the Mithila painting is going to more and more practical, contemporary, and monochromatic. But then the vibrant, full of colors, full of life painting has its own place. And then again, apart from the compositions, Mithila painting is widely known as depicting the folklores and the mythological characters' life, different stages of life. So here in this painting, it's an illustration of one of the incidents that Lord Krishna's countless stories. Lord Krishna's stories and the other God's story are the things which Indian kids keep on listening from their elders. So when they start painting, they paint what they heard, what they listen, what they're in their mind, back of the mind. Sometimes it may seem impossible for the audience, but this painting style is of traditionally folklore, illustration of traditional folklores and mythological characters. So here it is shown that Vasudev, the father of Krishna, he's keeping the Krishna on his head because it's heavy rain, and the river god, she wanted to touch the feet of Krishna, so she went up and touching the feet of Krishna, while the snake, six-head snake, is positioned itself like an umbrella for the Lord Krishna. It is sometimes seems impossible, but this is what we used to listen when we were kids. Okay, finally I came to the second point, which was traditional yet trendy. Because of the fashion, because of the growing fashion, because day to day we want something new, something exclusive, something unique. There is very thin line between traditional yet trendy things, right? Traditional and trendy, there is very thin line. But then Mithila painting is truly an example of this. It is very, very traditional, very traditional. I keep on saying this word hundreds of times, but then this is what it is, a traditional art. But then nowadays you can merge to make it super trendy things. Like in this slide, the red image, the upper image, it is a typical wall painting which is done on the corner of the house where you do worship daily. In our household in India, we do worship daily. maybe we don't go to the temple daily, but we worship daily at home. So if there is a corner only for worshipping, this is the painting which is made on the wall. And it is rather so difficult to explain what is there. But as far as I know, it is the red lotus and the red point to concentrate, and the auspicious bells. These things are there. But then the same thing, the same Mithila painting is used here in the down. You can see I made a dream catcher inspired by the Mithila painting. Nowadays, dream catcher is really something which is so trendy, so popular among the youngsters, young girls. So I made this dream catcher inspired by Mithila painting. And dream catcher is all about keeping your dream alive. And here I put the Mithila painting so that maybe all because of via these type of paintings, I can keep the Mithila painting alive in my household. I can give some of its quality to the younger generation. So it is a traditional art, which is yet very, very, very trendy. Ancient, yet the third point was ancient yet modern. Yeah, I said it, it's ancient art. I said it so many times. Here in the left one, you can see the Lord Shiva's painting. Mithila painting is all about the prominent figures with the bulging eyes, almond-shaped eyes, and it is so forgiving. You don't have to be perspectively correct. You don't have to be really correct with the fingers and everything. You just have to paint the feel of that god or that thing what you are painting. So left side is the Lord Shiva's painting with each and every detail: the snakes, the conch shell, the half moon on his head, the snake on his shoulder, and the almond-shaped eyes. Then again, the right side you can see the one of the shoulder bag, which is painted, which is decorated with a Mithila painting motif, and the shoes, the sneakers, the white sneakers, the boring white sneakers, is painted with the vibrant Mithila painting borders, and it's so trendy, so modern. The left side painting is of the artist Sagar Raj, but this right side images, the shoulder bag and the sneakers, I picked up from the Google, because so far I have not done these kind of paintings. I'm planning to. But these are really so trendy, and they are very much in demand, because if you will put the keywords Mithila painting bag or Mithila painting shoes, you will have plenty of websites. They are offering you these type of stuff. So in India, in Mithila region, I have seen stuff of Mithila painting, from cushions to from pillow cover, from bed sheet, from curtains, from book holders, and so many other things, from the tea coasters. So this traditional art has so much scope of going wider and wider, and international too. And the next one is mundane yet extraordinary. We use the same stuff daily, but still they are useful. And if we will make it little bit perky, little bit chic, little bit extraordinary, they can make a very good decorative piece for our home. You can see the left side image is hand fan. In India, it's north part of India. Summer is really hot. They use such type of hand fan made out of bamboo stripes, we can say. They used to fan it manually. So even if I don't use it here, but I brought all because of some rituals in some some of our worshipping practice. So I brought it and I painted it with the simple motif of a lady with the parrot and the greenery in the backside. And I guess it is the day-to-day life thing, the so simple, so mundane thing. I made it so different, so unique. Still, it is useful. I can fan with it. But if I will put somewhere, it will be like eye catcher. What is this? Why? How? When? There are so many questions from the visitors when they visit. How you made? Why you made? What is this? So, and I think it's exciting for me as a homemaker. This is very exciting for me when somebody asks what you made, how you made, when you made. So I guess this simple art, simple skill of Mithila painting makes things beautiful. And this is what we all want as a human being, to make things beautiful around us. And in the middle image, it's a bamboo plate and the fork and spoon. And it was a simple wooden bamboo plate, bamboo plate. I found it in IKEA and I painted it with the, again, the Mithila painting motifs. And you can see the fishes are there. Because in so many other auspicious or holy things, the fishes is considered to something that will make your day. It's again, maybe for somebody it's funny, but in our culture, fish is something, if you will see it, you may expect your day is going to be fine. You can expect a glorious day for yourself. So I made a composition of a plate and a fork and a spoon, decorated it with the Mithila painting motifs, and hang it on my dining area wall. I guess it make a beautiful decor. And the third one, in this COVID situation, mask is really, really important. A necessity of day-to-day life. We can buy, but here I sewed the mask and I made Mithila painting motifs. Even if we will not make these paintings, the mask will work fine. But with these motifs, it's like a little bit, you will feel a little bit special. I'm not sure everybody else around me in Deutschland, they will recognize it, but maybe for a single person, they will be interested. Oh, it's a good thing, it's a new thing, it's a unique thing. So I made it's totally on the person, how they take it. I take it to make it unique and very personalized thing. So again, these Mithila painting, with the help of this simple art, we can make the mundane things, the day-to-day life things, very, very extraordinary and unique and special. And yes, the Mithila painting is not only on the canvas, on the paper, on the fabric. It is in different variation. It is used in reality, in the region of Mithila, it is used in day-to-day life. For example, this is called, you can see the very different thing here. It is called ahipan, somebody call it aripan. It is made out of rice powder paste, and vermillion mercury sulfide, and they use different kind of special paintings, special design for this special occasion. So it is an art in itself, but since it is very much inspired by Mithila painting, it is I just included it here. It is made in I guess from the birth till the death, in different stages of our life. This Aipan art is made in every worshipping, in every occasion, like big occasion like Dashera and Diwali, this is made. And one good thing about this is, to making this ahipan, the elders always guide and the youngsters make it. So via this making this ahipan, the young people, the new generation, they learn slowly the Mithila painting art. I learned this putting this ahipan, I guess, when I was really young, and slowly by looking, by listening the stories of those occasions, those festivals, by listening those stories, I got the insight that what I should make in these ahipan and what I should make in my paintings. So these are really something very special for the growing kid in Mithila region. And then day-to-day life, actually Mithila region has not only the Mithila painting is exclusive, it has a very exclusive festival as well. That is called Chhat. It is a festival of rising sun and the setting sun. And in this painting, particular painting, it is a depiction of one of the famous festival of the region, that is called Chhat. And it is very hard festival. It is 3 days of fasting. But then everyone, regardless of caste, religion, everyone worship the god, the sun god, the power of sun, even the setting sun, with whole of their devotion. And in this painting, it is shown that the sun god is there, and the one devotee lady is worshipping with the all of the jewelries. In Mithila painting, the ladies are always with the jewelries. It is not reality in day-to-day life, but it's the sign of showing that it's prosperity. The jewelries, the nice dress, and imaginary too, because an artist always imagine the best thing in life. So it is for them a prosper lady, a prosper family is always a good thing to imagine. So it is, you can see always in the Mithila painting, the girls are always with the jewelries, even the gods and the other male characters in the paintings, they are always with the nice clothes and nice jewelries. And again, this is again the photo of the same festival with much details that the, I have no idea if you guys are aware of these words. It's in Hindi, it is called Kalash. It's a holy pot, and the elephants and the banana leaves. Banana plant and banana leaf is itself considered very, very auspicious in all of the festivals of India. So here you can see the ladies are worshipping, they are doing, they are offering their devotion to Lord God, the sun. These paintings are also made by Sagar Raj. I guess I did not put it here, the name, but it is made by him. I said it is an old-fashioned art that is always in fashion. Again, this is something I feel very, 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 very good about it. That if, as a human being, if we are carrying our culture with us, it's a feel-good thing. It's a good thing that we are passing our culture to the offsprings. So how I got it, how I got to start this painting, all because I saw my elders and the people around me doing this with so much dedication. So I started thinking, taking interest, what is this, what I should make, how, when, and what else, what exclusive, what other I can include in these things. Here in this collage, you can see the left side down image is a depiction of a story of Raja Janak, who was the king of Mithila region in Ramayana time. He is doing some puja, and his daughter Sita, she took off that dhanush, that archery thing, all by herself, because but it was considered very heavy. So it is related to a Ramayana story that Sita put off that archery thing, and then the King Janak thought that she must get married with the person who is much capable than her, and then the story began. I guess this is just a folklore, or I have no idea about is it concrete or not, or it is mentioned in the Ramayana itself or not. But since we listened this story, so the artist made this. And in the right side up you can see the bride is in the we call it palki. It is a means of vehicles in old days, where that is carried by really strong men, and then they carried the bride and the groom to their in-laws family. You can see even the person who are carrying that carriage, they're also they look very strong, and they are well dressed, because the artist wants a prosperous society altogether in whole. So these are the things which are showing the old style, the old time stories, the old style of lifestyle. But then in the down image, in the right side, you can see I have made the painting on the wooden strips. It's really very small. The photo looks like a big, but the dimension of these wooden strips is really small. And I have made again a holy pot. Holy pot is kalash. And in the right side is eternal knot. Eternal knot is something which is practiced in Buddha religion, that the never-ending life and something like that. This is not traditionally a Mithila art unit, but I have included it because the Mithila art or any art is meant to evolve every time. And I have used it as a wall decor, these wood stripes. And again, in the left side upper image is just inspired by Mithila art. It's not really an Mithila art. The geometric shapes are the Mithila art thing. And I have titled it The Bloom of Devotion. With every flower, it is for the God. And all of my devotion is for you, God, for you only, kind of. With that feeling, I made that painting. So I guess I have put the point very nicely that an old-fashioned art that is always in fashion, and I guess it's going to be always in fashion, always evolving, always including new and new things, exclusive, much better, in much better form. I have said so many things about the Mithila painting, and today, since we have time, a lot of time, 1 hour, I guess, more. So let's start with this painting with this simple composition that I made here. I made it just yesterday, day before yesterday, and I have the photos of step by step and some videos too. I will help with those videos. Let's start. I guess before starting this, if you have any question, anything to ask, you can ask me now.
So, hi, Rani.
Hi.
Hi, thank you for giving us such valuable information. I wanted to know that you did Madhubani painting on a piece of wood. So what material did you use, with sketch pens or some special colors for them?
Yeah, in actually the Mithila, as I said, it's ancient thing. So in ancient days, they use fingers, they use the matchstick, even the twigs for the painting. And all the colors were used to be very eco-friendly and very get from the charcoal, get from the vermilion and turmeric powder and sandalwood. But nowadays it is done by the marker. If it is on paper, it is marker.
Mhm.
And if it is on fabric, acrylic paint with the brush.
Mhm.
Then again, the really real artists who are very much, they have very much controlled movement, they use the fountain pen nib.
Okay.
Fountain pen nib to make these kind of paintings.
Okay.
Actually, before introduction of nib, when people were using this brick powder and the rice paste powder to make the design on the wall of their houses, they use just simply the finger and the cotton swab. You can say the just the cotton, a piece of cotton, to make the dots, and they used to make the painting on the walls of their home. And later they used to paint, but then later when the much educated people, they started drawing this, they use the fine lines
Mhm.
because they were good with the pen. Not all of the people were literate back in days. So when the literate person, much controlled person who have command on the pen or on the nib, they started using twigs and brushes and nibs to make fine lines.
Mhm.
And slowly the fine line paintings are much glorified than simply the filler one.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Thank you.
is there any question or I just go ahead? I guess we have to go ahead. In that PowerPoint file I sent, I guess these photos are there. So I have said about a lot about the fishes and the holy pot already, and the lotus and the conch shells. So I will make those things here also. But before that, I want to say that Mithila painting, there are some features which are very, very important. That there are always borders. They always secure their main image by doubling the borderline to make it more and more prominent. And when they draw the figure, human figure, they have very sharp noses and almonds have very bulging eyes and long hair. And hair is always, most of the time, is curly because they want to make it prominent, different than the background. Because in Mithila painting, there is no, I will not say no, but there is the perspective, the near and far thing is not depicted near and far. It is all in the same distance. So by making the border double, they make it prominent than the background. And always the straight lines, either you fill the pointers, like for example, if here it is, the fish is here, if the fish here it can be left clean, clear, or with the fill with the fine lines, or just fill with the colors. They fill with the colors like this, simply. And unlike the other one, they are filled with the fine lines. So this depends on the artist. But then the fine lines and the straight lines with other mingled with the other geometrical shapes, half circle, full circle, and the curves, they make prominent, they differentiate between the background and the main characters of the painting. So let's move to the second one. I guess you all have the paper and the pen. Let's start with the making the fish. the main character in this particular painting is the fish and the lotus. So we will start with making the fish. And I guess all the art lovers, or the grown-ups can make such a simple. As I said before, Mithila painting is so forgiving. You don't have to be accurate. You don't have to. The repeatedness is the essence of this art. If you will make only one fish, you may think about make it really in good shape. In the both sides of the body should be mirror image of each other. But in Mithila painting, it's not like that. It is drawn freehand. Very few artists, very few artists use ruler or other geometrical tools to make the Mithila painting. So this is forgiving art. You just start doing it, and with time, with practice, you will get better and better and better. And so let's start with making this fish, which is the number one image. And then we will go further and further. Again, anything you want to ask, you can ask me anytime. Are you guys making?
At least I'm not from an artistic background. I'm economist, so I'm trying very hard to draw lines.
Economist, you are very well. I guess you know all the likes and dislikes of the normal people, what they like in the art, right? The economic. The Mithila painting is such a thing, empowering thing for the especially for the females in Mithila region. All because of Mithila painting went global, and the people wanted more and more stuff of Mithila painting, the sari, the other fabrics, the girls, the female in that area. It's a good means of earning for them.
Yeah, I understand that. Can you draw so that we can copy? At least me, I can copy.
Of course.
I feel ridiculously asking you this, but it's been ages. I have not drawn anything.
I will now. I guess you can.
If you can on your screen, if you can do it.
Yeah, I guess I have to first start sharing the screen.
Yeah. Like that, we can see step by step how you draw.
I'm ready with my pen, so that's.
Oh, great. That's what I want.
See, I have free-handed. Since it is the screen pen, it's not going to be too accurate like pencil, but then this is an forgiving art.
Oh, that's great.
Just a point. And simple. Always remember to double line the outer thing so that it will be really prominently differentiated by the others. I'm feeling so bad that I'm drawing such a bad thing.
It's beautiful, don't worry.
And same like this.
Okay.
And after making this, as I said, the Mithila painting is not like anatomically correct in the proportion. Like fishes has fins, normal fins, but in Mithila painting, they do make fins like a feather. It's it depends on artist imagination. They can make simple fin like a normal fish, or they can make a really big fin like a feather. It depends on the designs, their imagination, what they are making. And then when I talk about the repeatedness of Mithila painting, I often get a question that what is difference between mandala, Jentangal, and Mithila painting, right? Mandala is all of the repeatedness, right? The mandala dots and the Jentangal also. It is making a shape with repeated same design. Jentangle is a new trendy art to make some shapes, like for example, making a peace sign with the same design filled in it. Then I say that Jingtangle and Mandala, they are not saying any story. They make a single thing. But Mithila painting is generally about the stories, the glorifying the special, unique society of Mithila region. So,
what do you find the difference between worldly art and this Madhubani painting?
Yeah, the worldly art. The main thing of worldly art is the triangular shape of person, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And in Mithila painting, that's totally different. They have.
We give some rounds.
Yeah, some rounds. The worldly art is, for example,
it's triangles and squares and all.
Triangles and squares like this, and then always this.
Yeah,
they don't draw the eyes and the details of fingers, but in the Mithila painting is very much close to kalamkari.
Okay.
Sometimes when you make the human figure, it is so much close to kalamkari. But again, that is different. Their story is different. Their what I will say, their upbringing, the upbringing of kalamkari is different than the upbringing of Mithila painting.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's try.
So I did this, if you're able to see.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
As you said before, as Mrs. Gulani said that you are good in art, you are definitely good in art.
She is very good in art.
Yeah.
I won't even show mine, what I have done.
So through this workshop, I am sketching after a very, very long time, though I had enjoyed it thoroughly.
Thank you. It's no matter when. It is really, really forgiving, and it is so meditating. If you will draw it repeatedly, the same thing, you will find peace in it.
Yeah. So I just now fill it with whatever pattern I feel like.
Yeah. Just make sure that if you are making the cells of fish, all of the cells should be the same. Okay. Yeah. And with these lines, it signifies the direction, like the fin will not be like this. No, it will not. Both of the fins are of different direction, so it will the lines should be of different direction. Those simple stuff, those childish stuff.
So can we have can I see that the one that you did? Yes, so I will copy some patterns from this.
Yeah, and the making of the borders and the particular designs are very important in here.
Okay.
The people who do mehendi, henna, they find it very much similar. Some designs, not the geometrical shapes, but some designs, filler designs. It's very much like henna.
In Rajasthan, we do mandanas. I don't do it.
Yeah, that is so good. That is a clay art with the mirror.
No, the mandanas they do also again on walls, and with the same, the very traditional art and very fine, also with lines and all, and then It's very, they only use one or two colors. The color is not there, very the clay color and all that, like Worli. But
Yes,
here in Mithila is very colorful.
I am getting you what you mean with that, the name that I forgot the name, Mandana.
Mandana.
Yeah, okay. Recently, it's, if you are good in any of the art of the India, you will certainly fall in love with the Mithila painting, and you will find it so easy to draw. Recently, I have done that mandana,
Mandana. Yeah.
not knowing the name, but I did it on the flower pot with the crayons. With the crayons, because I found that crayons, they don't fade away, they don't go in even if it rains. So I made on the clay pots, and they turn out good. I guess you meant by that mandana is.
Yeah, Mandana. They in traditional villages of Rajasthan normally, where any auspicious occasion, weddings and Diwali and all that stuff. Basically the same reason like Mithila, I suppose. And
okay. And I found it very fascinating, the clay art with the mirror. It's also Gujarat.
It's clay art with mirrors. If I'm not wrong, in Gujarat, Saurashtra, they make it in their houses, and there's one tribal community in their houses they make and all. Because I don't know how to draw and all, but I love all these arts, so that's why I know. So in Saurashtra, I visited those villages, and they have beautiful. Normally they use the white color more, and on that they put mirrors. Basically, they don't use lots of colors, but now it's changing, they told me, but traditionally they just houses, their houses are so beautiful inside and outside. They make these mirrors, but that's in Gujarat, Saurashtra.
Yeah, I am fascinated with that art, that clay art with the mirrors on it. And of course, for the beginners, it must be very, very low level of art, and for the professionals and for the people of that area, it must be very, very intricate. I want to do that. I really want to do that.
If you have chance to visit those villages, it's beautiful. It's very good. And that
The wish list
in India we have so many things.
No doubt in that. No doubt. There is. I am from this region, but I haven't visited that village, Jitparpur, which is very much acclaimed. All of the corners, I heard that they even painted the paintings on the trees, so that on the public, the trees which are the both sides of the road, they're often cut by to sell, right? So they make the paintings on that, so that the people will. They will cut it, rather they will adore it. Wow, that's nice.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, very nice.
And the best thing is, nowadays they use acrylic color on painting on those like trees and the wall or the poles. But in the ancient time, they use the indigo powder. Indigo is also eco-friendly, right? Indigo, vermillion, those stuff. That is really impressive. When the whole world is asking about eco-friendly things, those are really good. Yeah, I know that those are not practical. You cannot make the painting on the fabric with those things, and you cannot expect that it's going to be last long. But still,
but still you can use in textile, because I have worked in textile industry, and in Jaipur, in Rajasthan, there's one place called Bagru.
Okay, Bagru print.
Yeah, Bagru print, and they now the chemical is there, but I'm talking about 30 years back. And I visited, because we had the clients from outside, and they were ready to pay whatever amount you want, but they want the eco-friendly colors, and they used to make prints for us, and very nice prints with those.
Yeah, the Bagru print is really very famous, world famous.
Yeah. In Sanganer, they don't use, they use chemicals, but in Bagru, still people are more, you know, with the traditional and all. Obviously, if there's no demand, people will not make it. It depends on us. If we demand, they will make.
Yeah, that is the thing. Yes, I have made some videos of this work. I guess if I can share it. First, let me show you the recent work I was saying about Vandana. Can you see this?
Yeah, yeah.
This.
Yeah, the third one is exactly like Mandna.
Mandana.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying me this name. I was not aware of that.
Yeah,
I saw
the
somewhere.
third one is exactly like Mandna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mandana.
Yeah.
I'm happy to know that name. I was totally
because this is the way they make peacocks. Peacocks in Rajasthan are very famous, and this is exactly the way. At least that's what I have seen. They make the.
Yeah, I have
peacocks.
seen these things in the prints of sari, and I found it fascinating, and I tried to make it. So, okay. Let me show you some video. I guess I can.
Okay. Then later you will put some links so that we can watch these videos later.
Okay.
You can share with us, you know, the videos.
Since I am making with the felt tip pen, normally used for the you can get any stationery store. It is easy.
Something like this.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Nowadays,
I use these for Worli.
Okay.
Because Worli for me is much easier. That's because I said I'm not very good in art and drawing and all. So Worli, yes, I learn in India and all. And now when I give to workshops here, when I go to schools and all, to Spanish kids, so for them also it's much easier. So that I can show them. So Worli is I've got an hand over it. This I suppose you need a lot of practice. Everything is that.
This, of course, Mithila painting needs a lot of practice, but then again, you will start enjoying it when.
Yeah.
When you will start doing it, you will start enjoying it for sure.
That's why if you have some videos and all, no, because later, you know, according to our timings and all, everybody, all of us, we have our agendas. You know, we can later watch, and it will be very nice that, you know, if we can see how to draw.
Actually, that will motivate me to make more and more and to share.
No, please, yeah. We need those video of yours.
I always find it hard to. I can do it, but I always found it hard to teach. To transferring the knowledge is not my cup of tea.
No, you are very good in this. You are a good communicator, and you can.
Today I got motivated. I will do it.
Really, really amazing work you have. I really, it's hats off the way you guys do. No.
I have never trained in this art, but now after coming out of India, I sometimes miss that whatever I could do, if ever I was like go to those schools which are dedicated to these things. There are plenty of firms, I can say, the cottage industry, where girls, mostly girls. I have no idea why there are mostly girls in the industry, while the artists are not gender related. There are famous artists, mainly female, but in general, the artists are not gender related, but but in the industry where they produce the things in bulk, female participants are more. For the economy, for their earnings, it's a very good thing.
Yeah.
Even if they are in their home, in the safety facility of their home, they're earning. And this is the reason I want this Mithila painting to really go global.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, good. There are so many people who are doing a lot of things in this area. Like, I personally know so many people who are living in USA, and then they have the workforce is in Darbhanga in Bihar.
Okay.
And so they teach the newcomers, they teach, and then they create, and they sell in any part of the world.
Yeah, no. My connection was, well, basically I was looking for the Worli and all. I know Mandna also. Then when I came to know about this Rani Jha of Madhubani and all that stuff, no, and her also, struggle with the women and women empowerment and all that, I said, yeah, that. So that's why I connected her with the project and all. And I really appreciate you guys that this, I really, is good for the women in villages.
Yeah, when the job opportunities, when the job creation for the female population of our place, this Mithila painting is doing wonders.
No. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so many female, touch wood, in last 10 years, the literacy of female is going higher and higher, but still, there are people who cannot even read or write, but they can paint.
Yeah.
And if they can paint in a big project, in a big, really, of 500 saris, if they are making one sari and they are getting the fair amount of their the amount for their work, it's enough. It's a job creation. What is we really need now. So
these artists are important, but then I always say people like Anjana, to organize all this and to get to know more and more people, that is also very important. So I think hats off to you also, Anjana, for organizing this and for giving us this opportunity.
Exactly. When she asked me, I said, if my effort will help 2 more new people know about this art, I will feel blessed. Only because of that, I said, yeah, of course. I'm not very good in transferring the knowledge, but I will try my best to do it.
You've done an excellent job and it's very nice.
Then I said, yes, I will do it.
Yeah.
See, I guess this is the most easiest part. This is called fillers. The easiest fillers to, when you make a rectangular design and a circular design, the area between that rectangle and the circle, these can be filled with these simple curves, the simplest things.
Okay, like this. Yeah. Okay.
I just recorded these videos only because if I can help.
It would be nice if we can.
And yeah, in Mithila painting, borders are very much important. There are few borders which are very used. And this is one of the simplest one. I put it here. Just making some almonds, some ovals and triangles. And then fill it with whatever color you like, whatever color goes with your fabric. and then make some that fillers.
For textile, you use for so that they can wash, no, later the textile, the pens.
The acrylic color, even the student stationery things, the acrylic color.
But those colors, acrylic colors, we can use on textile. Later when we wash, it won't go.
Yeah, it will not go.
Okay.
This is acrylic color, and I used with the brush.
Okay.
Because the nib, the fountain pen nib is actually good for those who are who have really very controlled motion, because sometimes the nib gets so much color and it drops on the fabric.
Okay.
So in case of me, I like using brush, the fine pointers.
For beginners, what you suggest? We should use.
For beginners, I will suggest the filling, like make a shape of fish. For here, like here, just make the shape of the fish, and the normal this, and use the fillers.
Okay.
Just fill it with this, like this, and here you can make the bigger part. The bigger part of the main figures can be just filled with the colors. These mythological characters and all these are popular in the wall hangings on the canvas, but in the industry, the daily like the sari and the cushion or the other fabrics used in daily life, these borders and the simple thing like fish, peacock, elephant, they are widely used, much used. And the borders, the design in the borders. I must say head and the bigger body for the fish. Of course, sometimes the fish fins is like feather, is like sometimes the fish and peacock are merged together to make a new design. It depends on the imaginary power of the artist. How much they can imagine, how much they can defend that it is logical. Maybe I will make some videos.
Oh wow, look at
so
this.
Good. That's so good.
So yeah,
amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, so even I would like to say I will continue this, maybe.
Please.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I should say thank you. You guys. Please. Yeah, I'm honestly, I get motivated. I will sure do something and put in YouTube and share. Please.